Evan, do you like space?
Oh, I love space, Scott.
Do you love every part of space?
I love every part of space forever and ever.
Did you know that they made a sequel to Space?
They made a second Space,
Yeah.
but the first one is already so big.
What if you did more?
Goodness. Those bastards, they've done it.
They've really done it this time. So I'm here with Rockfish's EVERSPACE 2. This is a game coming to early access on Monday, January 18th. But this preview is going up when the embargo lifts on January 15th. So what we're doing here is early access. But what we're playing here is what will be available in early access on the 18th.
Awesome.
So did you play much of the first EVERSPACE game?
Truthfully, I have played very little of it.
But you've played it at least, like you've got an idea.
I have. Yeah, I have a familiarity with what EVERSPACE is.
So I previewed that game when it went through early access at that time. And I really liked it for what it was at the time. But by the time it came out, I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I thought I would, or as much as I would have liked. A lot of that had to do with the fact that it was a roguelike. And
sure.
I liked a lot of what that like meant for it in terms of like replayability and progression and things like that. It just didn't work for me.
Right.
EVERSPACE 2.
Well, that's the thing with roguelikes, right? Is different versions of that formula will either hit for you or they won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it seemed like it was going to be a great thing at the time, but it just didn't quite work out. So they've kind of really changed the formula this time. This is a story-based game. It is a single-player experience, but it no longer relies on the roguelike stuff that it had done before.
Nice.
So you'll see, I've spent about 2 hours in this, so I'm at like a really cool point in the game. I'm loaded up with missiles. I've got 2 different weapons that I can switch between, and I've upgraded like my energy core. I've added some like advanced plating. So that's where this comes in. So this is your shield, your plating, and then your hull health.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping you can see my mouse.
I can, yes.
And you've got thrusters and sensors, a cargo unit. So my cargo unit didn't have these 5 slots originally. So I was relegated to just these 18 slots that it previously had. I don't really use the storage for much, but I'm going to go ahead and just use it for the purposes of this.
Sure, why not?
I just haven't really needed it yet in this point of the story. Your ship has devices. You can do like style changes. Right now I don't really have anything unlocked. Plus it's also early access, so there's still kind of a ways to go. But this is the first ship that you get. Yeah, it's not bad. It's stolen. I
of course.
you are not complicit in this. I will ensure that you don't suffer for knowing that I stole a ship.
Okay, thank you for protecting me from the Galactic Space Force.
You've got these perks here where you can invest things that you collect, money that you earn to enhance how repairs work, how your tractor beam works. And this is, I assume there's going to be more things, especially as you get more advanced ships that have different features. There will be more perks that can be upgraded there.
Sure.
And then you've got the map here. This is the first solar system that you get to. You can see that we have a cold sun here.
Mm-hmm.
You start
How
off.
does that even work?
I don't know.
Okay, so hang on. Did you ever, like, you've heard of people like frying eggs on the sidewalk when it's really hot, right? Like,
yeah.
Could you use this? Could you use a cold sun to make ice cream outside?
I hope so. Did you know that there are some stars so cold that you could touch them with the bare hand and not burn yourself?
That blows my mind. I had no idea.
This
must be one of those.
I'm hoping it's one of those. Because then what if you could grab the star with your hand and then put it in a waffle cone?
My goodness. It'd be beautiful.
You start off in this section of space. You can see that I've got a home base, which is where we are currently. And this is kind of like the first area that you explore. You'll see this with a check mark. That just means that I have completed that. I've collected everything that there is there, or I've done every mission that there is available for that area. We are needing to go to the Nephetes plains, and there's a
Nephthys?
Nephetes.
Okay.
I don't know. You can see a fair bit of quests that I've already completed. This is the one that we were looking at.
Okay.
The data stuff just kind of just shows your reputation, what challenges you've made progress on, and then just your overall statistics.
Gotcha. Lots of good information here.
Yeah. So, but let's do the thing where we fly around in space.
Woo! Yeah. This is what the part I'm here for.
So movement is really great. I'm actually playing this with the mouse and keyboard because I almost think this is kind of the best way to play it.
Which is not typical of a lot of space games.
No, and in a lot of ways, like, you feel hampered by playing mouse and keyboard, right?
Yeah.
But this feels phenomenal. So this is just forward movement. You stop. You can drift left or right, go back, and then you've got your rolling.
Excellent.
But then you also have this.
There it is.
Along with...
pretty. I'm liking the heads-up display in the cockpit, too.
Yeah, also giving the same information that I was pointing out earlier regarding shields, plating, and hull, as well as the devices that I've got equipped. So the first one is a nano injector, which instantly repairs my health, versus nanobots, which over time will restore health. I can deploy a turret and then increase energy output for a period of time. So if things go really bad, I can help myself out with some consumables. Rather, the devices are these: my EMP generator and my energized boost.
I see.
So I'm in a medium class Sentinel here, and like I said, I stole this thing.
Pretty standard, really.
Pretty standard. I am also a clone.
Oh, sure. Why
Actually,
wouldn't you be?
I am a clone of a clone of a clone, so on, a varied number of times.
So are you like kind of fuzzy and high contrast now? Like what's going on with that?
No, I just they do this thing where, if your pilot dies, you get resurrected, and then you also inherit the memories of the previous pilot. And I think actually, in a way, this is the game's way of acknowledging the first game.
Right.
Of its roguelike nature, because of how the persistence worked and all of that. I think that's actually a really clever way of bringing that in, where it doesn't seem so far-fetched, and keeping those games tied together. So we've got some weapons here. So I've got this, and then I can switch over to this autocannon.
Ooh.
You hear it spin up and spin down.
Yeah, that's very satisfying. A lot of what's happening right now is very satisfying.
You've got this cruise drive, which just lets you go between areas of a system. So I'm approaching a boundary. Where did I go?
Where have you gone to?
Where am I? I should only be right around here.
Thought I saw your ship somewhere when we zoomed out. Is that not you right there where the pointer
It
is?
shouldn't be, because that would, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Early access. But yeah, so this is like for system travel.
Yeah.
When you do stuff like this. So
that's cool.
When you want to go to big places, you do your jump drive.
Yes.
Listen to this jam.
Ooh. Ooh, this is very cat jam worthy.
It is very cat jam.
Is this is just your hyperspace jam?
Yeah.
Your light speed jam? Well, I don't know what they call it, but
It just jump, yeah.
the
So
jump
like
jam.
along the way, jump jam, I like that. Along the way, you'll see like places that you can kind of deviate from, or you can just leave it on autopilot to take you to your waypoint. I don't know if this will happen on our way here, but there it is. Unknown signal. So you can actually stop. Stop. Oh God, I didn't actually stop. I just stopped using.
You slowed down.
I slowed down, but yeah. So you can kind of like deviate from your path.
This is. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that are concepts I'm familiar with from playing a lot of Elite Dangerous, and I like that.
Yes.
Well, G&B. Can't say that I missed
A little
you.
bit of story stuff. I am the Atom that just spoke.
Sure. It's very like 80s almost.
Almost. And here's the surprise.
Whoa!
It's not just space battles.
Main hub?
Holy crap.
Main hub. We are in a bit of a pickle
This is
here.
very exciting to me.
Oh, who am I kidding?
We're gonna actually, you can actually cruise drive an atmosphere because why not?
Oh, sure. It'd be silly if you couldn't.
Reinforcements.
Reinforcements.
These scoundrels are pummeling us. All right, here we go.
Ooh, numbers flying off of ships.
Uh-huh.
You know how much I love that.
Take aim before you. Ah, yes, that's much better.
So something fell off, and then I can scoop that up with my tractor. Beam, not a farm tractor.
Whomever gets me that scout.
Also, if it was a farm tractor, that'd be like even better.
5 bags
It would.
and a bottle of port.
Like it's not doing like the whole Newtonian physics thing because I am now in an atmosphere and I'm just floating.
Just hanging out. Yeah.
So I don't know what other sciences are happening, but it's
Oh, this is the far-flung future.
Well done, you lot.
We don't need to know the details of how you're defying the laws of physics as we understand them.
Have a chat with our visitor. Sir, if you don't mind docking here, I'd like to have a word.
oh sure. I can
Quiet.
dock.
Let's have a word.
I can park.
Do they validate?
I sure hope so.
I've never seen outlaws coming this close to G.
We will go ahead and kind of skip the story stuff. There's really nothing
Cool.
of note here. But now I've got a new thing to do that they've asked of me.
My tech advisor transferred
Sure.
data concerning 2 nearby mines, each harboring about half a dozen rapscallions. Got it.
Listen to the way that dude talks.
Wonderful.
Rapscallions.
Godspeed.
This is an Unreal
Look at those
Engine
mining
4
lasers. Oh,
Looks like they
it's
made themselves
you can tell it's very pretty.
even had time to put up a missile silo.
game. Oh god.
Oh no.
Ah.
Where do they all keep coming from?
That's a good
question.
question. Ha.
Ah.
I'm hurting.
I'm in danger.
Can you not? I'm trying to show off a video game here.
Yeah, you should probably knock that off.
So you'll see that there's like these crystals here, so
Ooh.
I'm mining.
Why use a mining laser when you can use a regular laser?
It just makes sense. Oh god,
Oh no. You're gonna want to get away from that.
I'm EMPing. So now they're all stunned. Those rockets are not going to be an issue.
Credits.
Except for that.
I think I got them all. Let's check the other cave.
Your shields and your plating are not too happy right now.
No. Shields will come back in a second.
That's good. Is there any concept of like shifting power to different systems in this game, or is this not quite that far into? That's like sim territory almost.
Yeah, it doesn't do that as far as I can tell.
I'm okay with this. I like that mechanic, but I'm super alright with not having to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
rockets.
Are we gonna dive into that tunnel?
Yeah, we better.
Yes.
Desert mine.
I was gonna say that drone was taking a licking for a second there.
He sure was.
I don't like where this is going.
Me either, Adam. It seems ominous.
This guy sounds like a familiar voice actor too, though. Doesn't he?
I'll have to listen a little more carefully.
And it's not a coy way of saying like Nolan North or something. It sounds like someone we've heard in other games or something.
You know, I would be willing to bet that there's a decent likelihood it is someone we've heard in other games.
It would be weird, huh? Whoa. Oh,
Could be wrong. Uh-oh.
Magnetic repulsor pushes the target towards the aim direction, receives 100% increased collision damage for 5 seconds.
That sounds cool.
And some credits. All right.
Push some stuff around. Well.
Yeah, so I should actually probably equip that.
Yeah, let's see what it does. No EMP anymore, but that's all right.
It's helpful, but I use it every now and then. Oh, wait. We're not done in here.
No. That is a very cool looking drill. Big old space drill.
Not my objective, but I will focus getting what I need out of it.
Yeah, you may as well. Get a little something extra for yourself, you know? This is really interesting because, like, regardless of what your opinion of the roguelike nature of EVERSPACE was, like, that game still looked really, really pretty.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so it's cool seeing that kind of evolution of this game where, yes, space still looks excellent in EVERSPACE 2, but seeing them kind of apply that same artistry to these planets and like enclosed environments is really neat.
I did not expect this. So when I got here, I was like, this is actually the perfect thing to show off because
Yes.
you know that this.
Now.
Oh God.
Because you killed everyone inside? In that case,
He does sound familiar, you're right.
it's a blasted vicious circle.
Oh, I should. Oh, it's not ready. Oh, is he too high a level? There was like a. Oh, there it is.
Is this the new the repulsor?
Yeah, I repulsed him.
You're very repulsive.
Thank you.
I don't like to, you know, give people bad news, but I like being honest.
Oh, there. This will hurt more.
Does this do the thing? And this question might be premature, but does this game do the thing where you can exit the planet's atmosphere directly into space?
I think I will be able to. Dude, come back here. I'm approaching some sort of boundary, but I can't.
Yeah, this is not fair. Oh, he's coming back. He was forced to turn around.
So I'm just attacking his plating right now.
I see that. Bullets probably more effective for that, as you're doing.
7s and 6s versus 8 and 9s. There we go.
Oh, okay.
NFT station?
Nefties, you were right.
Now on. Thank you. We're in your debt. I'm glad I could help. Heading back to your place now.
Oh,
I
good,
got
a ship color.
Yeah.
I love picking up ship color.
Which ship color? I don't know.
Who knows? Who could possibly say?
Coming in hot.
Back.
No dude in the cockpit there, but that's fine.
That's fine. I prefer it in video games when a vehicle is driving itself.
Like in Burnout.
Yes. Just like in Burnout.
Inertia dampener's on. I wonder if that's what's allowing me to stay like this.
Could be. Yes, probably that.
I do have an ultimate ability I forgot to use. That's what the G and kind of the pulsing icon's all about.
Oh. Really wants you to unleash that. Yeah, do the thing. Oh, I see. So...
Yep, we're jumped straight from atmosphere.
Well, but it loads you into space again. So
yeah. Oh God.
It's not like oh no. So it's not like a No Man's Sky or even a game I said earlier, Elite Dangerous, where you literally seamlessly transition from space to planet atmosphere and back again.
Gate and those signatures.
Yeah, no. So
There's
now,
there's a quick load.
so in this case, we went from the atmosphere of the same planet, but we kind of skipped a whole area of the planet to get there faster.
Yeah. That's
This
just
is
smart.
This is pretty.
That's very nice. That's a wallpaper right there.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's party.
So for
Find and loot the scrapped jump gate. That sounds important.
that does sound important, but we're gonna leave.
Okay, yeah, let's leave. I too like to shirk my duties.
We'll go to this unknown signal. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, no, let's check that out. Is it auto-adjusting your speed because you're locked onto that?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Because we are still in that system that has cold sun, we can't really like, and I haven't gone to any other systems, we can't really see like what other systems look like currently, but they're really doing like this whole thing of like multiple systems, and the scope of this game seems really big.
Nice.
This early access version that they've got, they've come out and said that what is coming with this version to start with is 25 hours of content.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty significant still.
That's massive, really.
Yeah, that's a full game.
Would you die?
I do appreciate that the mouse aiming clearly gives you a high degree of precision when aiming, which you can't get as easily in a joystick.
Yeah, even if I was on a joystick, I think I'd start to have issues.
Have you tested this out on your HOTAS?
I have, and it feels great, and it's got extremely good support for what I've got. I mean, what I have is not old, nor is it like a weird knockoff kind of thing, but it just works, and it works really well. It just doesn't feel as good
I see.
as this. I think being able to be precise in my shots matters more to me than anything else. What's going on over here?
Yeah, no, that makes sense, because I'm like we said, this isn't a sim. This is more like action adventure, and so it's cool that they support that, and that it sounds like the support's really good.
Detected.
But man, like this like you said, this looks like this is the way to play it.
What is going on here? I have stumbled into something.
Yeah, you stepped in it.
I'm getting out of here before I die.
Ooh.
I can't because hostiles. I can't because hostiles. I can't because
no.
hostiles.
Mission will fail.
I don't even know what
think
mission
we're okay
this
with
is.
that. I accept the consequences of this decision you've made.
So you can see in the upper right that I am level 5, and there's like an
see
experience
this.
bar.
Mm-hmm.
Not too uncommon to find in a game in which I am shooting and looting in space, and I am also collecting experience points in an RPG kind of way, right?
Yeah, so does that therefore also feed into some kind of skill system or skill tree, or?
Not currently. The closest thing you get is with the tractor beam here.
Okay. So do the levels give you anything other than proof you've been doing stuff?
It will increase like your overall health, like the health points that you have and things like that. Like that's where that starts to feed in. Oh, look at that. This energy core that I picked up earlier. Way better.
Ooh. What about that ship's color?
Ship color. I think I have to go... Yeah, available on stations.
That I had a feeling that was going to happen.
But not that this game is short on content, but I think that kind of wraps up everything with EVERSPACE 2 that I wanted to show. And really, kind of the one line that I really want to say about this game is that EVERSPACE 2, like even in its early access form, like the skeleton that's here, which is it's got meat and everything, but I mean, like what they've built the backbone with this is everything that I wanted the original EVERSPACE to be.
That's literally what I was sitting here thinking to myself is this looks like the game I wanted out of the first one, which is really awesome to see that. I'm glad we're in alignment on that idea.
Yeah, so thanks for joining me. This is definitely one of those games where it's like, as soon as it comes out, you should grab it. Like there's kind of no reason to sit on it. They do say that like saves will probably be wiped over the course of development, things like that. But I mean, I'm having a blast, and even if I had to start all over again, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, no, this looks great. I'm really excited to check this out. Thanks for bringing me along and showing it off.
Yeah, thanks for being here. All right, we'll see you in space.
See you in space.